Hey everybody, I'm glad to be here and I'm glad to have you with me. So, we are getting into a time, this energy of slowing down. Slowing down, getting quiet. This energy feels very relaxed. You could be tired. You could be taking more time just for yourself, slowing down, getting out of this. Some of you have really been on a hustle mode, and you're really being slowed down. You know, there is somebody who drives what do they call it? Those vehicles that people call bugs, a yellow bug, a little small vehicle. They're rounded, a yellow one of those, and you could also drive a blue coupe. Now, you see PJs, robe, got my bonnet on, and I'm feeling fine, okay? And then sometimes I get on here and I dress up because I'm just doing what I feel like. And I really pick up this energy of doing what you want to do. Whatever that looks like in the moment. Not just, a couple months from now I want to take a vacation and go here. No, it's like from moment to moment every single day. Now you're just doing and you're getting in the habit of doing what you want to do. Of course there's responsibilities, but also, let's see, about 2 days ago, my bed, my trusty bed, laying on it, not doing anything crazy, and there's something under it that breaks. There was a bolt that came out, and the bed is pretty much broken, and it's in a way that I can't really fix it. I can still use it, and I did what I needed to do. Then within 24 hours, it was like early the next day before noon, and the chair I'm sitting on breaks. And it was actually after I did something to I fixed it, because it's adjustable, and if you watched any of my previous videos, this thing was just squeaking all the time. So I put stuff on it to where it wouldn't do that, and to where it was more comfortable. Totally fine. Sitting on it, fine, everything's normal. And the chair breaks. I was able to put it back together. It's fine, I'm sitting on it now. As I was getting ready for this video, it broke. And I'm like, okay, that's a confirmation, because it started to come up. I was thinking about it, getting ready here, and it breaks again. I'm like, okay. So, there is a thing of, I'm not changing that one to flip out here. So we already have a card out. But, and that actually goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about. Things that once made you comfortable. They once got the job done. They did something for you. They're not doing anything for you anymore. And you could be realizing and even having epiphanies about you deserving more. Not even just from people, but in life. You want more, you deserve more. You were made to have more. You, as your authentic self, is meant for more. Ooh, and that was Leo too, if you saw before I started shuffling again. And Leo is strength. Things not holding up anymore. And it could be things that you're trying to work on and make better that have been in your life, whether it's people, whether it's your career, whether it's something you do with creative. For somebody, you work with your hands, like you build birdhouses, or what's that called? Refurbishing things, items, furniture, even phones, something like that, okay? But whatever you're doing is just not doing it anymore. Whatever has been in your life, whatever worked, it's like that tried and true thing, or the thing that, reliable, stuff like that. It's not doing it anymore. And it's no longer an asset, and it's not enough. And it's not a thing about being ungrateful. It's not a thing about being greedy. It's about knowing who you are, knowing your worth, and applying that, like who you are on the inside, to the world around you and your environment. Plain and simple. Some people are made for different things. For example, some people, they want to live the high life, they want to have a lot of money, rich, whatever, that's their aesthetic, and they can manage it and be able to live that life in a right way. You have other people who want to be homeless, want to be a nomad and travel around the world. And that's meant for them. That's what they want to do. So you're realizing what fits for you and what doesn't. And for some of you, you may not have even felt very comfortable in your own skin. I'm getting that. I'm getting that you have not felt comfortable in a lifestyle that you've lived. You've lived a lifestyle that you do not deserve at your core essence of your being, okay? And you're shifting, it's like you're shifting realities, but to something that fits you more, something that is more realistic for you. And this is a result of your spiritual growth. So you could actually be having ascension symptoms, getting headaches, appetite changes. For somebody, you're having mood swings, okay? And you felt that something was up, but you haven't been. It's probably that. If this message applies to you, it's probably that. Especially if you've had any epiphany lately, that's what it's from. Because you are changing, okay? And the things around you who do not serve you anymore, or the things that do not serve you anymore, is because it hasn't changed. You have changed, you have grown. It's like you are this flower, you are this plant, and you have blossomed. But the flower pot has not changed. It doesn't fit you anymore. You do not fit it anymore. It's time to get out of that box. And it's time to be who you are. I could even see, oh, so weird. It was like a cartoon of a flower in a pot, and it jumps out of the pot, and the roots are like legs, and it starts running. Okay, so it's like you're running to an environment that is more suited to you. Okay, but not running literally. It's more of an inner thing, a spiritual thing, because you're actually slowing down, you're resting, you're observing, and that's how these epiphanies are coming in here. And also getting your rest, okay? So because the things, especially people, have not changed around you. Your job has not changed. There's no improvement. You have not gotten a raise, okay? Or you're not making money somewhere. This could even just be you, yes, leaving, exiting things that, what was I about to say? No longer serve you. There were some things that you have even forgotten about that have just been there. And there was a need to declutter here. Look, I should have known better. That didn't want to go in. Yeah, there are things that you have neglected that it's like, I knew this didn't align with me. I knew this wasn't going to last, but I kept it here, but I tried to fix it up, but I tried to use it. There's somebody here, you have like an old sink that you keep trying to fix, or you're using it and it's broken, or the faucet is wobbly, something like that here. So yes. And there's somebody, you even have copper, like copper or copper colored hardware in your home. especially kitchen, maybe bathroom, but I more so get kitchen. You could really like copper, prefer over other metals here. So I'm sick, I knew it all along. Yeah, and there's something, this epiphany that you've deserved more or you've wanted more, it's making you upset because you knew it all along. And there has been a lot of time invested here. It's like the shell of seeds. The seed isn't even there. It's like the shell of a seed that you put in dirt from forever ago. Some worm already done ate the seed or something like that, and you're still watering the shell in the dirt. It's not going to grow. You have been trying to water You have been trying to water things in your life for them to grow. The whole time, God has been watering you. You were the seed. And now it's time for you to go to your garden or to go to your exhibit. You're like a plant. What are those things called? And I think it starts with an A. But it's a place where it displays plants and there's things. It's almost like a museum for plants. You are meant to be there. You know, you're going where you're supposed to be. For somebody, you like to read a lot, or a library is significant. Might have worked at a library for a long time. I'm going to shuffle this one too. Collective energies, please. Family. This could be even who's been around you. So let's see. Something about bugs is significant. Yeah. It's like you had these seeds planted, but there have just been so many bugs around eating. It's the wrong environment. It's the wrong dirt. You know, it's the dirt that has bugs in it, but there's no fertilizer for your plants to grow in, for your seeds to bud. You don't have the right amount of sunlight. It's not warm enough. So on and so forth. How did you know that? And this is how you know. Because you know it hasn't been right. Because your environment has been off. It's been the wrong people. You could even feel the energy. For some of you, you even felt suffocated in certain areas or at certain times because you're in a box and you need to break out of that box. So which deck first? We'll do oracles last. Let's do this one. What else here? What's next for collective? Okay, that fell on top of my hand. This has to do with something that is at your hand or something that you can change. We have boredom with event, something about to happen. You've been waiting for something to happen. You felt like nothing has changed. I try to see how you were doing. Wrong. Checking up on things, checking up on these seeds. Okay, whether it's people, things, you get it. Checking up on it. Oh, did it sprout yet? Is it growing? You know, I had to trim off some dead leaves. Is there any new growth? No. You were focused on the wrong area. But the thing is, it was fine. Because again, all this time you've been having this inner growth and you've been learning lessons and taking in the information you've needed. This whole time, the Most High and your spirit team have been helping you and guiding you and showing you things, watering you. You were the plant. You were the flower that needed to grow. All these things you were working on, now you were learning maybe how to take care of things or, but they were never going to grow. They were never going to grow. So realize it, but don't be mad at yourself. Don't be, because this time was not wasted. You were the seed to grow, okay? Even a beanstalk growing big, okay? Past life soulmate, worried about your age difference. These things, at one point in your life, they did align with you. At one point in your life, you did attract these things. You're way past them. Way past them. Way past your time now. You've elevated far beyond these things for them to even be worth considering. They're nowhere near an asset to you anymore. They nowhere near are fulfilling you in any way. They nowhere near are your desires. They nowhere near align with who you are. The Most High guidance. Can't make it up. Look at all that gold. Yeah. So don't worry about lost time or you've gotten older. You wasted time watering these dead plants. You've been guided the whole time, baby. You've been guided the whole time. Don't worry about a thing. Now these were flipped up in the deck here. I wasn't expecting you to be like this. You really had an epiphany and you're realizing that you're meant for more. And there's nothing wrong with it. And I feel like you know it too, because you know it's about who you are. And there's nothing wrong with it. People are meant for different lifestyles. People are meant for different jobs, careers. People are meant to do different things, have different things. Okay? If we are the body, people say the body of Christ, body of God, however you want to say it. If we are one body, we are all a system working together. We all have different functions and we are meant to be in different places. Period. You also have other people not expecting this from you. Expecting you or just wanting you to be in one place, not to change, not to want more, to have more. These people think small, they think little, they're not big dreamers, they've lost hope. Don't let it stop you. And you're not. Because now, you've been given the vision. You've been given the vision for a reason. And this is making me over here feel emotional. So this could have made you cry. And don't cry over the loss, but I feel like you're also crying over, it's a good feeling, There's also a good feeling there because you feel closer, because it's about who you are. And there is a great feeling in knowing who you are. Knowing what direction you're going in. Knowing what you're meant to be and what you're meant to be doing. So don't be afraid to change directions. Why am I hearing about Taylor Swift? But that kind of reminds me how she used to do country music and then she shifted to pop. Don't be afraid to change it up. Putting in the effort. No one else gets my time. I'm interested. I want you. Your posts make me feel insecure. I'll treat you so good. Investigate. I love your body. You inspire me. Hanging up my jersey for you. You have some people that don't like it. But you also have somebody, at least one person here. I especially get one person. Even though you're even making a positive effect on multiple. But there is especially one person here that really, really likes the switch up. You're inspiring them, making them want to be better. Hanging up my jersey for you. It's also about changing for the better. Inspired to grow. You inspire me. They've seen your dedication, your spiritual growth. and you've triggered them. Some people, they get triggered and they want to run, they want to attack, they get on defense mode, okay? Offense mode. But then the right ones, and there's especially one person here who, yes, they've been triggered by you, but they let it do what it was meant to do, heal them, cause them to make positive change in their life. This is a very sure energy. Because past few days, I've been doing these readings, and my speech has just been messed up in different ways. You know, this confusion and this. This is very sure. Very sure. Feeling better. This is great. Investigate. I'll treat you good. Putting pieces together. I love your body. The way you carry yourself, the way you take care of yourself. There's somebody who could, they like your energy, or some people say your aura. The energy you carry. Some people could even see it. So there's somebody who can see yours, but they like it. Blue, orange, and red could be significant. I'm looking at these crayons here that my son, he put them away in one of my jewelry drawers. These colors here. Yeah, and these top 3 cards are sitting at the top here. And they are the same colors. In that order. Blue, red to orange. Or orange, red, blue. I think it flips around the other way. The right way. Wow. Okay. Very colorful. But you also have a different range of emotions here. A different range. There's different... You have depth to you. You're not just one color here. You could be seeing rainbows. Somebody works at a school, work with children here, daycare or teacher, or again a library, and you deal with a lot of children. So I'm just looking at the green, orange, red, blue, and those always remind me of, like, you know, school colors here. Yes, you're a very caring and empathetic individual, whoever you are. Clarify family, please. Family came out here. What do we need to know about that family situation? Someone not feeling at home. Wanting a real family. There's somebody here who has some relevance to, like, the foster care system or being an orphan. I'm getting somebody here really feeling like an orphan, or you were, or you deal with those people, like being a caseworker. But you feel like the orphan. Amplified. I stalk you obsessively with confession. Yeah. There's quite a few people watching you. You have family watching you. You have friends watching you. But you also have... I really get that this could be a lover. A lover or a best friend here. Take it how it resonates. You might not even know that they're watching you, that specific person. But somebody wants to confess. Somebody wants to confess something that they've seen or that they've observed. And right now they are figuring out how to do so. What do they want to confess? This close person, that pale blue color is significant. Oh, lies, excuses. Oh, crap. There's something about a family barbecue. Somebody wants to talk about something that happened at a family barbecue that's specific for somebody. Something old, something from the past. What's this peeking up here? Residence with 6, inner self. Please forgive me. Somebody here made these lies, excuses. They got in a fight with you. Even if you were right, they wanted to win. And this is for somebody, this is old. But they're finding out it's better with you than without you. And, ooh, yeah, this energy, they're trying to figure out what to say. They almost don't know what to say. Somebody, they're ours. Their eyes could be darting around, but somebody really spoke out of their butt. Okay, what's weird? Somebody's name could start with an R too. They're ours, like letter R's. That means something for somebody. That's very specific though. But somebody, they knew that they weren't behaving right. And they want your forgiveness for acting this way. It's not even that they acted out of character. This was them. But they want your forgiveness. And even though this was so long ago, because they know that it's better with you than without you. So they want to admit to it, and they want your forgiveness. There's a lot of energies here. You got somebody who loves you, who it says, I'll treat you so good, because they see how you are with yourself and they admire your dedication and you inspire them. So they want to give to you. You help them put pieces together in their own life. You also have, I just got a pain in my right index finger. Yeah, because you pointed out the bad in them without pointing it out. And it helped them to actually grow. You have this person, I get a family person, or again, somebody very close to you who's been watching carefully also, who wants your forgiveness. And there's just a lot of people in between. So, I want to get an oracle for that specifically. One pull for advice for that situation specifically. Action and deceit on a split. I don't know. I already feel that you don't know that you can trust it. 17 and 11, significant numbers. Could be seeing combinations of 1s and 7s. You're on the right path. 3s and 4s together. Doing great. What advice can you give for dealing with this person who wants forgiveness? Ooh, that was a lot of cards. All tied up. But there's going to be another pull for that too. That isn't it. With the sun. The sun. I don't need to look at that one. There's something there to read about that card. New beginnings and great creativity. Blessings in your own life. This person sees you moving on, almost without them. Things getting better and they feel left out. They feel stuck, but they also feel almost bound to you in a way. They see how the sun is in your life. Somebody's sun could be significant. Goddess of the moon, these deep blue and indigo colors here. A lot of stuff that's been hidden. There's been a lot of stuff that's been unsaid here. Somebody calls somebody baby girl. Here's that number 17 again with the fates and victory. The thing to remember and take note of is that they're stuck here because of their own selves. If they did not see the sun in your life, would they come back? Let me look at that all tied up card. Lack of emotion or sense of personal freedom. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Yeah. Don't let this stop you. Don't let somebody hold you back. Let them communicate with you, but observe what they say. Read between the lines here. Because they may be apologizing, but remember, this is part of who they are. Not at their core being, but for them to not have done the shadow work, this is them. They may be cool, that conversation may go well, but if you let them back in, you might just be going and putting yourself in a cycle, and the same stuff may happen again. So be wise. There is something here for you, that's fated for you, destined for you, something that's meant for you. Look at all that golden energy. Golden energy. Yeah, you have a golden energy about you, this gold color. Isn't there a song that says that something about we're golden? Oh, yeah, we're golden. I think that's the one. Wasn't it enough to live life golden? You're about to find out what it's like. Yeah. And some of these people, there's like these purple colors in the wings here. Some of these people will try to put dents in or bruise your wings so that you couldn't fly. Butterfly, fly away. Yeah. Use your discernment. And also, with the fates here, it's about accepting what is and what isn't, loving yourself. There's a big thing here about acceptance of, hey, something I've been saying a lot. It is what it is. It is what it is. So you want to know more about this person. We're going to get ready to wrap this up here. To be fair, justice. Was there another 38 here? No, it was 28. Justice and victory. 28 and 38. You could be seeing lots of 8s here. Okay. There's something about be careful. This is a very sensitive time here. It's like you're really in between two worlds. You're in the middle of shifting here. There's strength again. So, can we have a pull for this person who is inspired by collective here that says they want to treat them well? What's going on there? What is the next action here for that person? Oh, strength. Strength. Why though? Why strength? That was weird. It's like cards wanting to come out, but they don't come out, but the energy is there. I don't know if there's a hesitancy or a stagnancy. It's like somebody, like I want to go, but I can't, you know. No place like home. 50. 50-50. Oh, 50-50. So somebody could be about 50 years old, but there's a 50-50 chance here. Something is a risk. Wow, something's a gamble. That's deep. A relationship. Sacral chakra. Yeah, look at all this orange energy here. Wow. Let me look at the no place like home. If it does, because if it doesn't go the way, if it's not a success, this person coming toward you, putting in the effort to you, it's gonna hurt. They're gonna be very hurt. So it's a risk for both of you if you come together here. Because if this person, if they come toward you, they're gonna want to give it their all. They don't want to just do partial. They want to give fully. And that's a big risk to take. It is. Especially for this person, to this person. They want to give their all. They want to give it all they got. So keep that in mind with this person. If and when you speak to this person, you have to be very transparent up front. Not only is that the most effective thing to do, but it's the right thing to do. No place like home, authenticity. Coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Lovers, friends, companion, animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love. You can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. Yeah, they want to give it all they got. They want to give themselves fully. They want to love fully. The way they want to love. You know, the way they want to be loved. They don't want to play games. Yeah. So if you want to be with this person, let them know. If you don't want to be with them, let them know. If you want to take it slow, let them know. If you want to be friends first, let them know. Just communicate. Communicate and be intentional. This person wants to really be intentional. That looks like a 17. Ooh, I don't even know if you can see that. 17 is very significant. Oh, you can't see that. It's just a little mark, but it looks like a 17. That's interesting. Yeah. So, last message. Any last words for collective here before we close out? If you want a part 2, let me know, because I feel as if it feels like you want to know more, or there's an unsurety here. I don't know why, but we'll have to do a part 2. 4024. Patience. Take time. But this other person has a lot of patience too. A lot of understanding here. They don't mind. They want you to be honest and be real with them. Flexible. Yeah, they're flexible. They're willing to compromise. This is a mature energy. That's what mature people do. They just want the truth. That's very mature. 3616 here. Again with relationships. 6. Anything else for collective? Anything else to go with that patience card? Patience for appreciation. Take your time. Take your time. You don't have to rush anything. There's no need to rush here. Divine timing is real. There's no sense of having to rush anything. Okay? So I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please give a like if you would like to show support. Subscribe if you would like to join the community. And see you in the next message. That's for you. Bye.